everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing my September wrap-up. So September wasn't my best reading month. I started school in September and I have literally been completely just swamped with work, so most of the reading that I did was for school, unfortunately. But I did try my best. October is looking a little bit better, but third year so far has just been literal hell. Like, I have so much to do and I have no time to do it. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the 5 books that I read. So the first book that I read was Night Owls by Joan Bennett. I actually got this book when I was in England and I decided to pick it up just because, and I really enjoyed this. I think I ended up giving it 4 or 4.5 stars. I thought it was a really cool story and a really unique contemporary. Now that I think of it, I probably should have done a review for it, but I did finish it right when I was starting school, so it wasn't the best time. But it's about a girl who she likes to draw anatomy drawings, so she's an artist, but she'll draw like the human body and stuff like that, which is really cool. And then the guy is a vandalizer. He spray paints all over. It's just a really cool story and I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really unique contemporary. It doesn't have a lot of the same kind of tropes that you see in other contemporaries, so it was a very refreshing read. And then after that, school started. So the first book that I read for school was Titus Andronicus by William Shakespeare. This is one of his least popular plays, but it was actually one of the most popular ones in his day. And it's super brutal and bloody and just gory and everyone dies and it's just ridiculous. Like, it's much more bloody than Hamlet. Like, it's just crazy and it was really actually good. I thought that was really interesting and I thought it was kind of funny at times. I mean, a lot of it isn't funny at all, but like some of it is funny because it's just like people lose limbs and they keep on punning on it. Like, Shakespeare and wordplay is just like my nerdy dream and I just love it. But I did find this play to be really enjoyable and I definitely think that it's one that should be read more. Maybe not in schools though, because it is very brutal. And I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. Then I had to read another Shakespeare play and it was Romeo and Juliet. This one was a reread for me, even though when I read it in grade 9 I didn't actually read it. But I did really love it this time around because it's more kind of my thing now and it's something I'm really passionate about and I think I'm more kind of knowledgeable now, so it was really interesting to be reading it a second time and I did really love it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The story is just timeless and classic and it's also kind of funny because it's just the ridiculousness of it and like the love at first sight thing. A lot of it is funny, a lot of it isn't, but I think it's overall one of my favorite of Shakespeare's plays. I think it is my favorite of his tragedies, even though it's kind of like a really low-key tragedy because it is funny at the same time. But yeah, I loved it. Then the last Shakespeare play that I had to read this month was The Two Gentlemen of Verona, and this one I read because I'm doing a project on it, a group project, and this one I didn't really enjoy. I usually love Shakespeare's comedies, but this one I didn't like the characters. I just had a lot of issues with it. It just wasn't my favorite at all. I think this is my least favorite that I've read of Shakespeare so far. It just was kind of meh. I didn't like it, which kind of sucks that I have to do a project on it now, but whatevs. Then the last book that I had to read for school was Daisy Miller. I read this for my American literature class and it's just like 50 pages. It's a really quick kind of novella type thing. And this one, I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. I mean, not a lot happens. The writing was good. It was very kind of Austinian, I guess, just because it's like that kind of narrator, I think. But I don't know. I was just kind of like meh about it because it's like nothing happens and then someone dies. So it was... Throughout the month, I also was reading The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I'm trying to read a story in between every book that I read, but I haven't finished the first story yet. So I'm still on The Assassin and the Pirate Lord. So I'm hoping to finish that, but right now my main focus has been on Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs, which is the 3rd and final book of the Miss Peregrine's trilogy, and this just came out last week and I got it at the end of the week, and right now I am currently reading this, but I'm about halfway through right now. Where am I? There I am. I'm halfway through right now and I'm loving it so far. I do find it's a little bit slow though, so I'm hoping things will pick up a little bit, but I do love just peculiardom and all that stuff. I just love it. And then in addition to all those, I also had to read 3 manuscripts, which was a lot of the reason why I didn't read a lot this month, because the manuscript totaled to 600 pages, which is a lot of reading, and it's like 600 8x10 pages, so it's not like a 600 page book, which is a lot in itself. It's like 600 pages of just madness. But yeah, that's all I read in September. It wasn't a lot. I'm kind of was a little bit slumpy, but now I'm kind of getting back into it. I just don't have the time to read, which is the ultimate struggle. But yeah, let me know what you guys read in September. If you guys wanted to go and check out my last video, it'll be linked over here. Don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you wanted to follow me on social media, I have Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, and my username for all of those is @HalesHeartsNYC. It's also linked down below, and I also have Goodreads, and my name on there is h.leblanc, but that will be linked down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!